Someone once asked, "How can I live the life I want?" The answer I find best is, you just have to be the one to ask for yourself. If a person cannot bear the suffering, it comes from self-discipline, will eventually have to endure the suffering that comes from 7, failure and lack of both material and spiritual. The future of each of us are all hiding in the way we spend the morning. What a great day. Won't wait for someone to stay up late. A successful life, it's never for those who don't go to bed early. Wake up early. You'll find out that the world is hidden. Rewards for those who wake up early. I very much agree with the statement, live, don't just exist. Someone stays up late watching a movie. Episode after episode, I don't want to sleep. Just keep whispering in your head this part and this part. But soon it was 2:03 in the morning. There are also people who wake up early with a healthy breakfast, an exercise, a book, and a good night's sleep. Give them the right to a pleasant early morning welcome and full of energy. I ran into an old teacher again. Although her hair is mostly gray, her skin is still pink. You look very bright and young. Your retirement life, not like other people of the same age, to take care of you, watch movies around the house, or getting older with the years. Your thoughts are always fresh. It's kind of deep and very reassuring. You write a book every year. Age is high, but you're also learning new languages. I asked you what the secret was. You said that, even though I'm old, but her habit of waking up at 6 a.m. has never changed. Every day after breakfast she took a book out to read, sitting on the balcony chair breathing in the fresh air. The wind is a little frosty. There was no noise at that time, it's just birds and insects. Your heart suddenly calmed down, and thinking becomes extraordinarily clear. I soon read most of the book. Just like that. Her day was full and meaningful, according to your own wishes. Staying up late only reduces the quality of life. Get up early. It can be the soul of a man of great stature. More than morning. This is the best time to test a person who lives with a purpose, pursue or not, the same day. But if you get up an hour earlier than everyone else, that means you get 30 hours more than someone else within a month. If you persist for a year, you'll have more than 300 to 60 hours. When others are sleeping, you can't just read a book, my favorite, but also cleaning the house and experience a wonderful morning. When people are chased by time, you can also direct time and live at the pace of your own life. It's true that no AI can fight aging, but those who are disciplined get up early. It can slowly get better. On the way to getting older over the years, people who stay up late will never smell the wonderful smell. Early morning and early risers. So, always with the clear smell of the morning. I admire a kind of person. When they have any difficulty, everyone can do one thing. It's time to sleep. It's time to wake up without having to procrastinate or get involved. It's like a saying. Stay up late. It's because you don't have the courage to end the day and lie in bed early every morning. It's because you don't have the passion to start the day. I remember before that, There was once a business trip of a brother in the industry. What happened is, the company is not satisfied with the plan that my side proposed. We should end the meeting. Not much fun in the air. All night I was deep in self-blame. Keep thinking about rejection in your mind. There's no mind to sleep in. And soon it was light. I reluctantly got out of bed and don't know how to face what happened yesterday. A while later, my colleague called, invite me to breakfast. While eating, I was in a bad mood. He said something to himself. It makes me feel forever. Conquer the morning before, then you can conquer life. Later I found out that, when I'm still in bed, he ran to laps in the morning and came up with a better solution while running. Finally, the other company not only agreed to apply the French he proposed, but also show goodwill. I want to work with you for a long time. After the trip, he encouraged me. The evening is in the past. Don't think too much. When the morning comes, wake up quickly. Because the turning point of life, it's starting from this moment. Life is full of hard work. If you just have a little bit of trouble that has made itself dysfunctional, how can we achieve great things? Getting up early can help you charge up. And if you let the pain and the pressure, you can't make yourself white, then this will only wipe out passion in your life only. People with extraordinary will, there are always goals in mind. They know that thinking about the past doesn't solve anything. There's only the present moment. After opening your eyes, the future is worth looking forward to. The sweetness of life will always belong to those who are going through difficulties. Hard but still self-discipline and self-discipline. People who wake up early, there are always extraordinary things in their lives. Life goes by in a hurry. There are people who waste time in suffering. There are people who are always happy. Every time I see my neighbor, I'm busy. I was amazed at the power. Come from the early morning. I used to have a bad time living. He broke one of his left legs while driving a taxi. Wife 25 living with him. She has now filed for divorce, and he doesn't even have custody of his son, my 2 years old. That big shock, it's kept me isolated for a long time. One day in the early morning, he decided to find a place without people to end the rest of my life. But when he's bored walking down the street, I met an old man who was working out in the morning. Though not familiar, but I look at you smiling and greeting. Keep going forward a few 10 meters. I'm walking past a bagel cart. The remote salesman greeted him warmly. Just open the lid. The steam of the cake's heart. Over the years, the loss that engulfed me in the dark. So now these idyllic moments and early mornings, it's become amazing again. I suddenly realized that it turns out that this is the taste of life. I can't help myself. Life really starts from the beginning. A steaming dumpling, another cup of soy milk, and receive smiles from strangers. In the dreamy early morning, it makes me feel like the world is worth it, and there's no obstacle that can't be overcome. I want to live a good life, and enjoy every early morning. Every time I see you now, was that I was immediately overjoyed by him. It's amazing, isn't it? Early morning is the time to restore life. Early morning always tastes magical. It makes us smile and can wake us up. To step out of the dark moments. In my life, sometimes the work doesn't go well. The relationship is not going well. It's the little things that can make us feel depressed. But life is always like that. It's always impermanent. What can be changed by boredom? We don't have to live for somebody else. We can only live for our own souls, to feel at peace, playful. Early morning is always here to let you notice this. Don't waste any more. What a wonderful morning in your life. The infinite beauty of life, hidden in slices of omelette bread, a glass of warm milk in the morning. Confidence and will buried in you for a long time. Now you just need a shoulder to step out of bed, smiling to wake him up. People who wake up early always have a life full of joy and optimism. They say time is gold. But maybe the time of the morning is more precious than gold. In today's society, we're under pressure from work or the temptations of electronic devices. Many people are used to staying up late and lost my precious early morning.